Danielle and this is Sweet Dreams Cakes. Today we're going to be using a new product. This is a two-tone cupcake set from Wilton. This is not a sponsored video, this is just the first time that I'm using this since I've got it. So what you get is a 12 cavity, really sturdy tin, really good quality, and also the cavity insert to do different tones of cupcake of different flavours. So first of all we're going to make our cupcake mix. Right, so for our cupcake mix we're going to do chocolate and coconut. So we're going to mix the base mix all together at once. So you want 112 grams of margarine and 112 grams of caster sugar. So we're just going to mix that together to start with, just to make that all light and fluffy. Then we've got 112 grams of flour, self-raising flour, with 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 2 eggs beaten. I'll put that all in. So now we're going to split this into 2 separate bowls. So now we've separated our mix up evenly. We're going to do 1 coconut and 1 chocolate. So I've got some desiccated coconut here. So I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons of that in there and give that a good mix. There's that one. And we're going to do this one in chocolate. So I've got 100 grams of melted chocolate here. So I'm just going to put half of it in to start with. Give that a mix. This is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate going into a cake always makes a better taste than trying to use milk chocolate straight off. I always prefer to use melted chocolate because when you use cocoa powder, it's nice to add a little bit of it into it, you can do, but when you use solely cocoa powder it does make it very powdery. And there we have our chocolate. Right, so I've put my cake mixture into piping bags, ready to go. And I've put my cupcake cases in the tin and preheated my oven to 170. So we're now going to put our cupcake mixtures into the tins. So for my piping bags, I'm just going to cut the end off. Start with the chocolate one. Put this insert in here. So we're going to do chocolate on the outside. It is quite a small cavity. I don't know how it's going to come out. there. And the coconut in the centre. So now I'm just going to gently supposedly pull it out. Okay. Looks alright. Okay. Try this next one. Let's see if we can get it a little bit further down. Obviously, if you're going to do some different cupcake flavours, so you're not doing them all the same, then you will want to wash off the centerpiece. So let's do this again. I do really need to do this quite slowly. It might be because I've got quite a thick cake mix. It might work better with a runnier one. I've got quite a lot of cake mix still on there, but we'll see what happens. I think it makes a lot of difference the kind of cake mix that you're using. So whether you're using quite a runny mix, or thick mix like myself, it looks like it's going to be quite difficult to get it out. Quite got a full tray of cupcakes. This mix that I made is supposed to do 12 cupcakes. I'm just going to use this coconut just to top up the centres of them. So I'm just going to pop these in the oven for about 20 minutes or until I stick a knife in them and that comes out clean. So we'll come back when they're cool. So our cupcakes are now cool and we're just going to have a look and see what they're like on the inside. So they've come up really nicely. Got a nice little round bit on the bottom, that's really quite sweet. So just gonna cut it in half. And there we go. It's actually come out a lot better than I expected. I was concerned that the inside was gonna split between the chocolate. So yeah, came out really good. And the tin was really easy to clean. If you keep it in good condition, it's always going to be easy to clean. One problem I did find is that it only just fit in my conventional oven, just a standard sized oven. The lips on the side to hold them just went in, so I think that's a little bit of a down point. I think it does depend on the mix that you actually use as to how well you can put the mix into the actual cavities. The thicker it is, the harder it's going to be. But overall, yep, good product. So I'm now going to show you how to do a pipe and rose on the top. I've got my piping bag ready. I've got an open star nozzle on the end. This is a Wilton nozzle, numbered 1N. So I'm just going to get my cupcake, start in the middle, do a gentle squeeze, and then just roll the cupcake around. Keep the piping bag still. Same again. I find it a lot easier to roll the cupcake round rather than actually moving the piping bag. And now for a final touch, I've just got in this little pot some edible gold glitter. I've got a food brush, so I'm just going to get some of that on the brush and just tap it to release that on top of the cupcakes. And there we have our two-tone chocolate and coconut rose cupcake.